Hi, Tappers. Let's talk about what EFT can do for you if you are making a bad choice and you aren't ready to change that yet. You know you need to change your food habits, but you don't want to yet. You know you need to leave your current job or relationship or location. You would rather be unhappy in what you know than to seek out something else in the unknown. In other words, you are in pain, but you're not at a pain point yet that is so bad that it's motivating you to move away from it. First, let's talk about how, when we are here, we usually feel we deserve the pain. We know what we know, and we know that should be enough to get us moving on to a better solution. So the fact that we aren't as dumb and we feel we deserve to feel the pain of that, that's pretty harsh. And while it may eventually be effective, maybe there's another way to reach motivation that isn't so self-deprecating or cruel. Now, you might have the fear of, if you tap on this issue and the fact that you aren't motivated away from it yet, but you make it feel better, won't you stay trapped there for forever? No. In fact, it's the exact opposite. I've never seen someone reach a point where they feel better about staying exactly where they are and actually stay there. This can actually end up being one of the biggest motivations, ironically. So let's say you are stuck with knowing that you need to stop eating wheat. You recently discovered you have an intolerance to wheat, and now you know you shouldn't have it. You know now that it's what bloats you, makes you groggy, all your joints ache, and you don't sleep well. But all of your favorite and super easy foods have a lot of wheat in them. So this is more than just a diet shift. You have emotions and habits wrapped all around this as well. Maybe you also have some fears of looking too high maintenance in your dietary needs when you go to restaurants or over to someone's house for a meal. So right now, you determine, I can cut back, but it hasn't yet been so bad. I'll get around to it when I get around to it. But you aren't going to make it a major focus of your life right now because you already have so much on your plate, proverbially speaking. But now, every time you eat wheat and you get the response in your body from eating wheat, you have a deep resentment and judgment on yourself for doing it over and over again. Here's how you tap on that. First, we're going to tap so that we can have a neutral space for looking into things. Right now, it's a very judgmental space. So even though I know I shouldn't eat wheat, but I still do, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I eat wheat when I know it's bad for me, I'm going to give myself a break right now. Even though wheat hurts my body and I choose to eat it anyway, I'm still going to deeply and completely accept myself. Eating wheat, accepting myself anyway. Bad food, still accepting myself. Eating wheat, allowing my choices. Now we switch gears to be curious so that we can find grounds for supporting what is wanting support. I wonder, why am I so against making this change in my life if it's supposed to be positive? Why am I avoiding it? Listen to what comes up for you. It could lead you to an older, deeper issue, such as not being allowed to be your true or best self. It could be a fear that you're getting older and your body's breaking down. And once you start cutting things out, it's a slippery slope to being weak and feeble and on nothing but Ensure shakes and prescribed medications. It could be that this is a comfort for you and you don't know how you will manage the stress of your life if you have to lose this too. Whatever comes up, validate it. It's okay that I'm afraid or overwhelmed or holding myself back. Even if it's not what I want, I understand how I got here and I acknowledge why this is here. Wheat has been my solution and that's okay. At some point, it was the best or maybe my only solution that I could find, and it has helped me. So I acknowledge my wisdom in making a choice that has gotten me this far. And I may keep this solution until the end of my life. If that's what I choose, that's okay. Every solution has its balance point and its drawbacks. If I am okay with what these are, then I choose to stop shaming myself about it. If this is the life I am choosing, I get to have it without being mean to myself about it. And if I want to be curious and try something else, I can do that too. If I decide I still want wheat, I can always go back to it. I may not have had choices before, but I do have choices now. My choices. Wheat. My choices. No wheat. Whether or not I choose wheat, I'm choosing me. And I will choose whatever feels good, happy, peaceful, and supportive for myself. And I deeply and completely accept myself. So we took the focus from being on wheat, which had both positive and negative responses to being controlled and removed, to focusing in on you, on what will support you and feel good to you. That focus only has positive outcomes. If wheat fits, it fits. If it doesn't, you explore when you are ready to. I hope this helps. I'll see you soon.